Hello, good morning everyone. On this occasion and preparing for the holidays, I want to show you the excellent offer we have for you. On this chart for NinjaTrader 7, we have the indicator ATR bar color, just like in this other chart for NinjaTrader 8. This indicator allows to identify when the market has an uptrend, like here, because we get blue candles, and when the trend is to the downside, the bars are red. When there is no trend, like here, the bars are yellow. This is an example for the futures of Dow Jones on 3-minute bar type, but it is useful for any market and any bar type. On this example, we are looking at the default settings, but we can configure on multiple ways to optimize the transitions between long and shorts, to decrease or increase the size of the neutral zone, or the sensibility to change the trend direction. This indicator paints signals on each trend change, like here we have a red arrow down when a downtrend starts, and these arrows in color blue when an uptrend starts. And we can also make it to paint squares, yellow squares, when a neutral zone starts, if we enable the option to paint exits. On this case it is painting yellow squares each time a neutral zone starts. We can use those signals to close the current position. If we want to automate this setup, we can add the markers system. On the new release, it is named Markers de Force, which places this toolbar on the top, and we can configure to detect the signals painted by this indicator, like blue arrow up and red arrow down, to enter long and short. And we can also specify signals to close positions, like for example these squares in yellow, or any color that our indicator paints. We can use the same symbol to close longs and also to close shorts. But this is not all. With Markers de Force, we can automate any signal, or even create our own signals, as we can see on the example templates included. Markers de Force include several example templates that are also shared on a website. All these MP7 templates where we have example trade setups already created that we can automate or even edit and modify at our wish. The ATR bar color indicator can also be used as a filter. As we can see, it is painting the state. When the trend is to the upside, the trend is equal to 1. When it is neutral, it is 0, and when it is down, the value is -1. So this can be used on markers as a filter. If we go to markers, we can add a filter here, and we can specify that the ATR bar color is equal to 1 for longs or -1 for shorts. So the filters on Markers de Force are much easier to create than on the previous version. There are several videos about this, but we can create conditions just typing the name of the variables or the parts of a candle, like the close, the open, the high, the low, the volume, and we can add so many variables and conditions as we want. For example, we can type that the slope of something that is not even on this chart but on another chart, for example. To celebrate these holidays and for a limited time, buy in Market Plus, the ATR bar color indicator is included for free, a discount of $375 equivalent to 30% of the total. Any questions or to consult for other offers, my email is on the screen. Thank you everyone, bye bye.